Welcome back to Life Beyond Locks. Today we're taking a look at a piece from Amore. It is called, well, there is actually, they don't have names, they have numbers. So this is 774 by Amore. It's Wavy TP monofilament synthetic, heat-friendly synthetic hair topper. I have not looked at it. I'm hoping it's going to work okay with my hair. I did straighten my hair today to do some topper content, but my hair hasn't been cut since 2019. It is looking a little bit rough. I tried to dye it on my own last summer. That was a bit of a disaster. It turned reddish instead of ashy. So we're just gonna hope that this works out. Okay, so some details about this piece if you are curious. Actually, maybe first we should talk about why. Why would you do a synthetic topper? And the answer to that, if you don't already know, and if you do, I'm sorry for being redundant, but we are in the summer season, we're approaching summer season, and that means that you're exposed to humidity, and the biggest one, sun, chlorine, those types of things. And they can be very damaging on human hair. As you know, if you've ever had your bio hair styled and colored, you definitely don't want to go into a chlorinated pool right after. You know that your hair fades in the sun. And so synthetic toppers provide a really good option because they give you the coverage. So your head is protected, your scalp is protected from the sun. They give you the coverage and the volume that you want, but you don't have to worry about the color fading, oxidizing, anything like that. So they can be really, really nice at this time of the year. So this is the piece, and this one has a lot of features that make it like a higher end synthetic topper. So it's heat friendly. It's a 7.5 by 9, which is a huge base. I love large base toppers. They clip into the less sensitive part of the scalp for me, which is a huge must have. I can't stand when they clip in up here. It's just way too sensitive for me at this point in my hair loss, which doesn't look so substantial because I have root powder and root spray in. So they're going to clip a little bit further down on the sides as the 7.5, and then further back on the back of your head with the 9. So that's great. It is going to weigh only 2.8 ounces. So it's lightweight, which means you're not going to have a lot of tugging and pulling at your bio hair. The fringe is 5.5 inches and the crown is 11.5. It's a lace front to a monofilament top. So you can see here, this lace front is actually quite nice. It's actually really nice. I haven't looked at it, so now I'm trying to look at it while showing you at the same time. Okay, so what they've done here, this color, by the way, is called Spiced Mocha-R. And it really is an interesting mix of colors. I don't know if the camera is picking up on it, but we have some lighter blonde colored pieces at the front, which is going to create a natural look on that front lace, right? You're going to have more invisible knots with those blonde pieces. Can you see that? And then the darker ones, obviously, you will see some knots for. So it's nice that they've put this lighter piece in the front because it means that you're going to have that sort of seamless transition at the front hairline. We also have some red tones, and they're almost like a burgundy all the way through here. So we're looking at lots of dimension, which is going to look really pretty under the sun, but also depending on the bio hair that you have, you should be able to pick up on something in this color lineup. Okay. I'm going to remove the tag so that we can get a real look at how this is going to be on me. Oh, maybe I won't be removing the tag because it doesn't seem to want to come out. Oh my goodness, there we go. Okay, now I didn't know if it was going to be straight or curly, so my own bio hair is straight. I think what I'll do, I don't even know if I have a clip. I think that my bio hair is going to be, even if I curl it too long for this, so I'm going to clip my hair up. Now, obviously, if you're getting a hair topper, you want to make sure that you get one that is the correct length for you. But because this was sent to me by Amore as a sample to show all of you, I'm just going to clip my own bio hair out and leave these little pieces to do the blending. Okay, so I don't know if I mentioned it, but this monofilament area is quite large. I'd say that it's about 4 by 5, maybe actually bigger than that, maybe 4.5 by 5. It's really big. So what that means is you can part anywhere in that area and get realistic looking scalp. Now, if I put this on top of my dark biological hair, you're not going to have natural looking scalp because it's going to be dark underneath. It's going to just look dark. But once you decide on where you're going to keep that part line, if you put a little piece of scar tape or a little bit of powder, it's going to make it look super realistic. Okay, so it's got a center part. No, it doesn't. It has a bit of a left part. So we're gonna leave the part wherever it is that they've put it. And because it is a lace front topper, I don't actually need to blend my biological hair in, which is pretty much my favorite thing ever, because as a topper wearer, I am the laziest topper wearer. I just wanna clip in and move on. Oh wow, this base is actually really nice. It's clipping all the way down here, which means it's not tugging or pulling on my bio hair. By the way, that is the best hack. If you want to avoid, you know, I know people worry about traction alopecia. I haven't actually experienced it myself, but if you want to minimize your discomfort with topper clips, get a large base topper, and then it's gonna all clip into the most maybe not robust, but the less sensitive part of your skin. Okay, so I actually have to readjust because as you can see, I've got it too far back. I'm looking into a camera, so I'm gonna go look in a mirror and I'll be right back. Okay, so I just went and clipped it in a mirror, and I gotta tell you, this is really good. Look at that hairline. And I'm not just saying this, I'm actually seriously impressed because I just threw it on right at the front there, and there's zero lift. So this is a challenge for me. I have a 21.25 inch circumference, 11 ear to ear, 12 front to back. There's a little robin on the lawn in front of me that I can't stop looking at. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. Focus. Okay. So I have a small head, and because I have a small head, a lot of times when I'm looking at lace fronts that are toppers, not wigs, because wigs have tension all the way around, they pull the lace snug. But when I do it with a topper, I often have lifting, but there is zero lifting here, which is amazing because it means that I can just put it on and go, and I don't need any adhesives. I don't need anything. And it looks like an ultra realistic front hairline. I don't think, I'm racking my brain trying to wonder, have I ever had a topper like that? And I think the answer is no. So this is already really got my attention. I'm going to break up the part line a little bit here. We'll see how it does without any heat or other product. I want to be careful as I do it because it has a beautiful curl pattern that I don't really want to mess up, you know? That piece doesn't want to go there. We're not going to do that for now. That scalp is looking pretty good though. See these lighter pieces that I talked about? They're subtle. They're not harsh. It's not like a thick highlight that you're going to be frustrated with because it looks overly chunky. It's just nice. Okay, I'll do a full turn for you so you can see. Now, obviously this color, it looks great with my eyebrows, I think, but it's lighter than my biological hair. So this color is not a perfect match for me, but it might be for you. And it really is, if you have dark brown hair, just a nice dimensional color. So if you want to play with your color a little bit, if you have a base that matches this, a dark brown, you could pull this off and it'll just look like you got some subtle highlighting in there. So my clip might be poking through a little bit. I apologize for that. I mean, okay, so what I'm feeling about this, my thoughts about who could wear this piece, the density is pretty good at the top, but then I feel like by the ends, it's a little bit less dense. So this is going to be ideal for somebody who does have bio hair of their own, but they're just looking for really good coverage on the top. You are going to have bio hair that you can blend in. So that means for this style, you could straighten it if you wanted to straighten it. It's heat friendly, but because it comes with this natural wave, you're going to want to put a bit of a natural wave into your hair and then you have your bio hair blended through. This is definitely one that is going to require bio hair to peek through a little bit in order to look its best. So just be mindful of that if you decide to make an order. Let me know what you think below in the comments. I feel like I need to see more of these pieces from Amore with this lace hairline because it's really, really good. Okay, thanks for being here. I kind of meandered through this video, so I hope that's okay. If you have any questions, drop them below. I'm happy to answer any questions that you have, and I'll see you in the next video.